What's up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. And I am back again with my guest, James. What's up?
What is up?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like this maybe a little bit more just with how busy I am, and you're kind of my easy target podcast guest.
I'm down with it.
But I also have so many things I can complain about that I have complained about in the past to just you, so it's sort of perfect.
Yeah. We've got a lot of history together when it comes to complaining.
You're my go-to. Not that you want to be, clearly, or else I wouldn't have even started this, but here we are.
I'm here for you.
No, but it's good. It's good. And this one I also feel like actually is good to talk about between the two of us because we usually experienced this together.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I also feel like we feel similarly about this.
Mm-hmm.
I probably complain more, but I think in terms of actual attitude,
yeah,
I would say
agree.
it's the same. So, drum roll, please. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. We're talking about two things that are sort of related.
Yeah.
My hate for cooking, and in line with that, my absolute loathing of going to the fucking grocery store. I hate that place. I hate it.
You do.
And it doesn't even matter what grocery store.
Right.
I mean, it does like a little.
Mm-hmm.
Because some are worse than others, but like
Very
in
true.
general, I hate them all.
Yeah.
I fucking hate going to the grocery store.
Would you say you like going to the store, like if it's like Target and it's not only for groceries?
Yes.
Like random bullshit? You like doing that, right?
If we add groceries onto it, that's not that fun of a trip to Target.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, you know, to buy things.
Right. Yeah, you like buying things.
I love going to Target. Great place.
Yeah.
A+. Amazing experience every time.
Just the food.
I just like hate shopping for food. For one, I think it just feels like such a necessity. Like it's just like you have to do it. Target is always for funsies. Or even if there's something that you have to buy, you're going to pick up a couple things for fun because that's just what you do. Like the joke is like you go to Target and accidentally spend $100. That isn't even a joke. That's just fact.
It's not a joke.
It's written into law.
Yeah. Into our DNA as humans.
Yes. Oh, Target? $100. But, like, that's fine. Like, I'm cool with that. I love going to Target. And then you just pick up some things. You might get a new sweater or a cool makeup thing, a face mask, like something exciting. Not like potatoes.
Yeah.
Onions.
Which is probably different for people who like to cook, which obviously is all interconnected, as we said.
And I hate cooking. Hate it. We'll do it. And then I'm like, this isn't as bad every time I think that.
Yeah. I'd say I
dread
cooking.
it.
I like cooking in general, but it's definitely just like, well, I think we talked about this last episode. It's like, damn, I just have to feed myself 3 times a day every day. So many decisions. Like
decision fatigue is real.
Yeah, for sure. During COVID especially, like I'm just not trying to focus on what to eat every second of the day.
Yeah. And like other animals, you don't have to think about it because you just pick the first thing you see that will satisfy you and then you hunt it down. In a lot of ways, that sounds better.
Yeah.
I have to buy lettuce? No. Oh, that squirrel? Sure. Get it.
Right.
Like I would just rather...
You think you could catch a squirrel if you were a dog or something?
No, I don't. But I think... not me personally. I don't know. Like, cooking sucks. Yeah, I don't have, and we've talked about this a little bit, but today we're going to go in depth.
Yeah.
I don't have like the natural, I don't know what I'm doing when I'm cooking. So it always feels foreign. Like, I don't like doing anything where I don't know what I'm doing. That's not fun. Mm-hmm. Then I don't feel comfortable and it's not natural for me. It just isn't. And so then I have to follow a recipe.
Right.
But even then, it's kind of like me in directions. Like, even if I've followed that recipe a few times or I've followed this exact route a few times, I still don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
Like, I still have to look it up again. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how much of what. I don't know when to do what. I don't know what temperature to do it at. Like, it's just not, none of that. I can't just sit there and be like, this could use a little bit more of this. Like, no.
And that definitely just takes time, and it's more of
but
like
some people
do have the intuition for it. Yeah.
Not me. Not you. We don't have that.
No.
We do not have that.
I mean, we can cook some things if we follow the recipes.
And like that's all we do. And I'm so tired of looking for a good recipe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of all of our recipes.
I know. We need to do it more so that we can be intuitive with it.
Yeah. Well, because that's the thing. Like, okay, as we're recording this, it's the first day of spring. Happy first day of spring. We just found out.
Not for you listening, but
yeah, for us here sitting.
Yes.
And yeah, like when do you think was the last time that we bought groceries?
Ooh, maybe like the beginning of last week. So like almost 2 weeks ago.
I think it's been almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
My mom probably goes to the grocery store a couple times a week.
Yeah. My mom did too, probably when we all lived at home.
Like that's, I think, pretty normal.
Mm-hmm.
But we suck at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We probably order out too much.
No such thing as too much. That's all a perspective thing. That's all perspective.
Yeah.
Because really, if you really think about it, I think we are cooking more than like outside of COVID times, because then we would just go to a restaurant, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And now we're supporting local businesses who might be struggling.
They need us. Mm-hmm. Yes. We are doing them a solid.
Heard those jokes at the beginning of COVID and haven't given them up ever since.
No. Yeah.
I'm a hero.
Yes, right. Exactly. It's also just makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I hate cooking. I really don't like it. I dread it. It's not something where I like get done with work after like a fucking 8-hour work day. And then I'm like, oh, that's what I want to do. Cook myself a fucking meal.
Yeah.
It's going to take an hour and then eat it. No, I'm hungry now.
Uh-huh.
And that's I think a part of it too, is just like I'm hungry now.
Yeah, right.
That's what I like about going to a restaurant. Mm-hmm. They bring you the food in 20 minutes of ordering. Amazing.
Yeah.
Or you get an appetizer. We don't have apps at home. We do not have apps at home. We are a 1-course meal family. We don't have a side dish.
No.
I love a good side.
Yeah.
We
really don't.
We don't.
We're slacking.
But imagine it's already hard enough for us to cook this much.
And we both work till like 6:30 at least.
Yeah. I hate
I'm
that
just
about
trying
us.
to eat. Like it's dinner time. I'm trying to eat.
Well, and that's the other thing. So I don't like, I think I would like it for the like schedule. But like I don't like having the same meal every day. So we don't meal prep because I hate that. Like I think that's so boring. But at the same time, having something ready would be nice, because otherwise, come breakfast, we're scrambling.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it we do meal prepping, but we do like leftovers for a few days.
Yeah, but even then, half the time we don't want it.
Yeah.
We are bad at eating our leftovers. Yeah. We're getting better.
We are getting better.
Well, like even for me, I don't really like leftovers from restaurants unless it's like something really like sushi. I can always eat maybe like the next day only before the fish goes bad, or like I don't know, things like pizza where you can just kind of put it in the microwave and it's the same.
Yeah, totally.
But like otherwise, no, my Reuben sandwich that I get every time that I go to the Great Dane and eat half of, I'm not going to eat that the next day, but I'm always going to take it home.
Yeah.
I never eat it.
It's bad food waste. We need to
It is. That. Well, that's not my fault, in my opinion. Give me half the sandwich. Why are the proportions so huge?
Yeah, restaurants do
I
give
cannot
you way
eat
too
this
much
much
fucking food for real.
And that's an absolutely insane Reuben. The Reuben sandwich is the size of my head.
Yeah, it really
it's fucking insane. And then you have a whole thing of fries on the side.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw up right now.
Yeah. We're getting better at ordering like half of something or like one of something for both of us. Mm-hmm. We're like understanding our limits.
Yeah. Well, that also just comes with like knowing the place.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing if they're going to give you
and our order,
meal.
having a huge. Yeah.
We do have many huges.
Oh my God, I know. Like I love restaurants, and like that kind of decision is not a problem for me. But deciding what I'm going to cook at home.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hard.
I mean, you still don't love deciding the restaurant.
The restaurant, but once I'm there, I don't feel like I usually have that much of a problem picking my food.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, like.
Yeah. Because we have so many uses.
Yeah.
So many uses.
And I know what I like.
Exactly.
And if I don't have to make it, it doesn't matter because there's no work going into it. I don't have to think about like the consequences. Right. Like, I don't know. Cooking for me, because I don't have the skill set and because like it just does, it feels like work.
Yeah, totally.
So then I don't like it. And that's what I think is so interesting, because I think that's part of why I don't like going to the grocery store. I think people who like cooking probably like going to the grocery store.
Yeah, they're excited. Like, what ingredients can I get this time?
Yeah.
For delicious meals that I will make.
And like when we go to the store, we have to have our meals already planned out and know exactly what we're going to go buy based on the recipe. Yep. I can't just go to the store and be like, I think this might go well with this. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Unless it's something simple. Like, we can do like pasta dishes and throw vegetables and like chicken or some shit on it, but
literally beyond that's it. Yeah. It's quite literally it. I know. Like, I just don't have that. And then like grocery stores, I just feel, well, first of all, I feel that's like, okay, if I think of all the chores I have to do, grocery store, worst chore. Yeah. Worst chore, such a stupid task. You have to go there. You have to like walk around all these aisles with all these other people who are always in your way with these giant carts. Right. It's always expensive. Why is it so expensive? It's always $200.
It's food, man. That's your life for the next 2 weeks.
A restaurant, $40.
Yeah, for one night. That's the whole point. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Oh, but still, like, I'd rather pay $40 for absolutely no work being done on my end versus $200, and then I still have to do work. Yeah. No. Do not sign me up for that. Yep. No, thank you.
I hear you.
And then you have to get home and you have to put it all away. I think that's the worst part.
Yeah. And I'm not loving Festival right now, honestly. No offense, Festival.
Okay, out of all the grocery store layouts, theirs is fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not.
And I'm not even a grocery store person like that. Like, I don't really know what a good grocery store layout is, but I know that I'm not happy when I'm in there. That's what I know.
Yeah. And we were right next to Cap Center last year, so we would just walk there, and it would take a minute to walk there.
Yes.
I mean, it was smaller, so the layout was easier to memorize, I guess. Like, we knew where everything was. It was so nice.
I know, it was so easy. Like, I still feel like we're wandering the aisles in Festival.
Yeah. We're like in one side of the store, and because it's so huge, like, you forget one fucking thing, you're just pissed the whole time.
And it takes so long. We are in there for way too fucking long.
Oh, for sure. I was in there the other day when I went during your work, and I was just like...
You were gone for a long time.
Back and forth the whole time. Just one side of the store to the other, because I kept not knowing where things were, and it sucked.
Well, because, okay, so like we do most of our grocery shopping together, which I have expressly said I want to do that. I hate going to the grocery store. Okay, the grocery store sucks in general, but going alone, the worst thing in the world.
I mean, I'd say I go like alone.
To pick up like small things, but I don't feel like you go pick up our full order that often.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless we order online.
Yeah.
Then you usually pick it up.
I actually don't even think we're supposed to go in there together right now. It's like one person per cart.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that last time. It was just me then, thankfully, but...
Oh, well, go ahead.
Perfect excuse for you, yeah.
Yeah. You should have told me that.
Yeah, right. Oh, I can't. Yeah. You have to go.
Oh, no worries. I'll sit this one out. Well, and like, okay, so online grocery ordering, I can't decide. I think I like it better. I think the trade-off is worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know.
But like, they do fuck our order up.
They fucked it up we've done it like only 3 times, I think.
No, we've done it a handful of times now.
No, maybe 4 or 5.
I think we probably, or 6. I don't know. We've done it a lot of times. I don't know if
there's that many times, but they fucked it up every single time, right? At least one thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not mad like about like little tiny changes if it's like a different brand, whatever. I don't care. But if it's like, but if it's just like a whole item is missing, which has happened, I think most times, like,
and they don't give you the money back. What the hell? Like, I guess I already paid for it. I don't know how that works. But then find a substitute, or you need to do something about that. This is not my fault.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Or I guess is that just a trade off of? But like, you can order if you order an online order of clothes and then they don't send you a fucking pair of pants.
Well, you're supposed to like complain, and they'll send either have you pick it up, or like if it's a delivery order, which we've never done. I know that like at Fresh they have to like bring a bunch of random shit that the delivery
But it
drivers
also,
forget.
in my opinion, shouldn't be work on me. I shouldn't have to complain. You didn't give it to me. Do something about it.
Well, no, they don't know they didn't give it to you.
I think with that one spinach dip, I think they knew. I think it was out.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, when it's out of stock or something, maybe.
Also, that's not an excuse either. What the fuck do you mean you don't know that you didn't give me something on my order? Again, that would never happen at a clothing store.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good...
Or at least not as often. Mm-hmm. Not nearly. Like, if I don't get one of the clothes I ordered, if I don't get a pair of shoes...
Yeah.
And it doesn't come in my order, yes, you refund me that money. I shouldn't even have to contact you.
Yeah. I mean, you'd still do usually. You know, that's what I'm saying is like... It's kind of up to you to check your order, unfortunately, in most situations for online stuff.
I guess. But just like the fact that it's this fucked up, and maybe that's just a festival food thing. I don't know. Yeah. People like Festival Foods is a big chain. People like that place.
I wouldn't say I dislike it as far as like
stock
or like the stuff they have is good, but the layout's not great, and it's just too big, I think.
And when they give us when we do the grocery store order online, like everything comes in like its own fucking plastic bag. Yeah. Why do we have 100 bags?
Yeah,
this bag whack. Just has one box of cereal in it. Put some other things in here. Like, what are you doing?
I know that's super weird. Sense.
And like, I don't get why can't I pick paper? Why can't I select paper?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I saw the option for that ever.
Yeah. Don't you have boxes? I just take a box. Like, what?
And then break the box down?
Yeah. I don't know. I do. Yeah. I just hate going to the grocery store. And like, again, I think it's because it's not a place I feel that comfortable. Like, sure, I know what milk I like or, you know, like, but I don't know.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
What spices to grab or like what brand even. Like, it's just so unfamiliar to me.
Yeah, we got to get to the point where we can just look at what we have in our cabinets and our fridge and be like, is there any ingredient we need to make this?
Or like to find a substitute.
Yeah,
because yes, you can follow a recipe to the T and then it will taste exactly the way that person intended, but like realistically you can probably have a pretty similar meal and substitute a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't have that skill at all. Like I can't even just like, if once we've worked our way through the 3 recipes we had planned for the week, I'm at a loss for what to make next. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like that's it. Like, it's not like we can't, like I can't just sit there and be like, okay, well, we do have chicken, potatoes.
It's a skill. You just have to build it up. It takes time.
I know.
And I really admire people who can just do it, who can just like pick some shit out or know what they need to buy and make something delicious.
Mm-hmm. And especially if they also enjoy it. Wow.
Yeah,
like
that's pretty sick.
Amazing.
I mean, like I think I like cooking and I think I enjoy when a recipe teaches me something new.
Sure.
Like if it teaches you how to make a sauce or something, that's pretty fun sometimes. But it's just a lot of work.
But like I guess for me, I feel like that stuff doesn't even stick. Like,
yeah, I think that's just because we haven't done it enough. Like, we'll do some cool pastas with some fancy sauces where you're doing like half and half and bullshit and it's making some thick cheesy sauce. Like, that doesn't seem that hard while I'm doing it and following a recipe, but I can't remember it afterwards.
No. Because I guess you, once we're doing it like it, for me, like once we've eaten the meal
you're like, okay.
And I've decided that it's a good meal and I'm proud of ourselves for making it, that's when I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Right. But in the process, sometimes I'm such a baby. I am like, I don't even want to be cutting this green onion right now. Like, this sucks. Like, I like can't get past it.
And we're always like hungry, so we're kind of hangry when we're cooking.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't cook together.
No. See, that's another thing. We usually cook together as well. We go to the groceries. I like doing things. If I have to do something I don't like, I'd at least rather do it with someone who I do like.
Yeah.
Which is you.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least like share in the suffering. I don't want.
But that's how you always treat it, and it's not good.
And that's why I have this podcast.
For real.
Yeah, I guess I do kind of treat it that way. But that's how I see. That is.
Yeah.
My perception is my reality.
Your reality, for sure.
I see it. Oh, like it's the worst. And yeah, like I almost feel like we need to just be. Either we need to start cooking earlier before we're hungry.
Yeah.
Or we need to have like some type of snack while we're making the meal.
Straight up.
At all times.
We need to use our like Instant Pot more and do some slow cooks.
Okay.
Or some
yes,
shit.
But I was just talking about this. Now, who was I talking about this with? But I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if I've liked that many of the meals I've had in my Instant Pot. They're soggy.
Well, I'm saying we use them for the like pressure cooker, but a lot of times we could use it more like a slow cooker. We should try that.
I guess, but then that takes so long. What am I going to start cooking at 8 a.m.? I don't even think about... At 8 a.m., I'm pouring a box of cereal and that's it. Like, I don't know. Oh my God, I just hate it. The amount of planning that takes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh my God. Like chili.
Yeah, right.
An all-day process.
Sometimes 2 days.
Why would I want to start cooking chili at 8 a.m.? Even if I know that I'm not planning on eating it until later, if I don't want it right now, why would I want to start that right now?
Yeah, that's fair.
I have to get to work. Sorry. Right. Like, I got
shit to do.
And now I was, this is also a part of the I can't remember who the fuck I was literally just having this conversation with, but like, I'm so overwhelmed by the amount of kitchen appliances people have these days.
Yeah.
Where are you putting all of those? We have like 4 cupboards.
Yeah, we really don't have that much space in the kitchen.
And people have like the hot new thing is the air fryer, but then also for a while it was like the Ninja or the Magic Bullet, whatever. Yep. And then people had the Instant Pot, and people like the Instant Pot takes up so much fucking room.
Yeah, it takes up like a whole.
Where
cabinet.
Are you putting all these things?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a house.
We wanted one of those little like mixers, the KitchenAid mixers, and we like saw one at Target. We're like, this thing's fucking huge.
Where are we gonna put that?
Yeah, we literally can't.
And for the amount that we use it. Is it worth the space? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But everyone has shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just have to, and now you have to have that stuff to make a cool meal. I know how to use the stovetop. And then sometimes I can put things, I know how to make a couple sheet pan dinners.
Sure.
I don't bake things. I don't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm so, what are you saying? I was brisket adverse. I'm kitchen adverse.
Averse, yeah.
Averse. That's what I am.
And I like our kitchen, but we just don't have much space.
It's really small, yeah. I mean, and that is a fluke of our apartment, but also, like, I don't feel like that many people our age have kitchen storage. Like, that's hard to come by unless you own a home. Are you a homeowner? Because then maybe you should get an air fryer. Otherwise, I don't get where you're putting these things.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's just something, and I've always hated it, but like, God, I just like, you really didn't have to do it that much. And now all of a sudden you have to do it all the time. Like, where's my mom? You know? Like, and now I get why she would be so annoyed when me and my dad wouldn't pick what we wanted for dinner.
That's funny as hell.
Or then we would sit down for dinner and be like, ugh.
Yeah, right.
Casserole. And she'd be like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I just like worked very hard at this meal. Neither of you told me what you wanted. You don't get to complain now.
Yeah,
you don't get to.
Totally.
Yeah.
Back to grocery stores. I think even before COVID, it was even a little bit better. Because now you're in there and everyone's just masked up, like rushing to get out of there.
Yeah.
And you're just in a bad mood.
Well, I feel like it's a little bit of both for me, because in a way it's like typically less crowded and like a little bit less.
That's true, I guess.
Which I like, and I'm cool with wearing the mask in public. The amount of
no, it's not even about wearing the mask.
No, not COVID wise, but I mean almost in terms of anonymity.
Sure.
You know, like I kind of like that. Like just like I don't have to make eye contact with the stranger now, or like smile at the stupid baby in the cart.
But on the other side of that is like, I feel uncomfortable even going next to you to grab something.
Yeah.
Like if I'm
Anxiety
looking at something you're looking at on the shelf.
Much more.
Yeah. It sucks.
But the other side, like I hate going to the grocery store in normal times. Because it's just fucking packed. Everyone, you go after work really and everyone's just fucking in there in a rush. People are rude. Something about no one knows how to push a fucking cart right.
Yeah.
Why are you leaving the cart in the middle of the fucking aisle? Like grocery store politics are just.
And they're impossible to win too.
Yeah. I probably fuck it up sometimes too, but then when the person next to me is in my way, I'm like, fuck you, you bumbling idiot. Get out of my fucking way. Like it's like road rage, but in the grocery store aisle.
Store rage.
Yeah. Like it's like, oh, it's so bad. And like I also hate, like I like going to self-checkout if I don't have that much stuff, which is really, that's what it's for. But like I hate bagging my own groceries. What a stupid task. I don't know what goes on top of what. I'm going to break my eggs. It's just like so bitch made. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Oh my God.
I would have been the worst grocer How stressful. Those things are coming at you way faster than you can sort them.
Yeah. Are you talking about the couple times we've had to bag our own, like the conveyor belt thing?
Well, because now you have to bag them. I think that's a COVID thing.
No, it hasn't been like that recently. That's what I'm saying. I get our groceries kind of a lot. They've had a bagger like every time recently.
I know.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, at Cap Center, we always had to bag our own groceries because they have like one normal aisle and the rest is self-checkout.
In the self-checkout, yeah, that's true.
Okay, fine. You get our groceries more than me. I've obviously complained about it enough to set that standard in this household. Because like, okay, grocery store, like that's like kind of a common job for like a high schooler. I'm really glad I skipped that. Yeah. I hated working in the food industry. Being a hostess was horrible and very stressful, but a million times better than bagging groceries. Fuck that.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Fuck that.
Doesn't sound fun.
And like, I feel like at least normally, like this isn't all the time, obviously, but like normally the people who are dining out in a good mood, people who are at the grocery store, bad mood.
Sure. That's fair.
Bad mood. I don't want to be interacting with people like that all day. No, thank you.
I can definitely appreciate when a grocery store like cashier or bagger is in a good mood and they're being nice to me. I'm like, damn, like you've been just standing here all day and you're being nice to me. Thank you. That's really nice.
Yeah. Right.
I appreciate that.
Right. I know, but also sometimes the ladies at festival, when they're trying to like talk to me while they're checking my shit out, like I'm not really here to have a conversation. I can't fucking hear you. We have both masks on.
Oh my God.
And you're behind glass. And you're whispering. Like, I don't know what
when there's the glass and we both have masks on, I hate it. I can't hear shit. It's just like, don't even try.
I know. I'm just nodding.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Whatever you're saying, yes. Like,
I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah, so all in all, bad experiences. Mm-hmm. I do want to get better at cooking, though. That was one of my intentions. It was.
Really?
I don't think I have lived up to that one.
Oh, that we talked about on the...
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Man,
year.
we're going to... We have to like re-listen to that episode at the end of the year and be disappointed.
Well, we should probably be checking... We should be doing maybe like a quarterly listen.
Okay.
Or like tracking our goals.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing any
hilarious.
type of tracking right now.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like I'm in COVID, whatever it's called, limbo. Like I just...
Yeah, what day is it? Yeah.
I hate everything. No, I don't. I'm having a good time, but definitely feel kind of at a standstill.
I know. But yeah, that is one of my intentions, and I
think it was one of mine too.
I think we haven't cooked. I mean, literally the last like maybe 5 nights, literally since Wednesday. I think we have either been out to eat or gotten takeout,
or had leftover takeout.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally since St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah. I know, and it's so funny to think about because you and I, like, we went to a lot. We were frequenting restaurants pre-COVID. Like, I love a good restaurant.
You love one.
We would get home and be like, boo-hoo, neither of us really want to cook. Restaurant. Simple. Right. We don't even have to really think about it. Let's just go.
We finally had a little money. We're like, fuck it.
Yeah. You don't even have to think twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I will say, though, I am kind of rich now. That we're not eating out all the time.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, and I think a lot of that too is probably the bars. Like I definitely spent a lot of money at bars.
Yeah. Saving money.
So I am saving quite a bit of money over this quarantine business. But I was literally just telling you earlier, I would trade money for experiences like
That's why you did it.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah. Over and over and over.
Yeah, every week, at least 3 times. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We'll get back to it. And then we probably won't even like fuck cooking, whatever. Yeah. It is a skill I want to learn.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we're lucky that Madison has such good restaurants, so.
That's true. And like decently accessible. Sure, sometimes on a Friday night you won't be able to get in for an hour, but for the most part, it's not like,
super true.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really even get why I hate it so much. I enjoy watching cooking shows, and then when I'm watching them, I feel so inspired.
Yeah, right.
Oh, every time that chef show.
Oh yeah.
From the movie, what's his name?
What is his name?
Jon Favreau. Am I saying that correct?
Yeah, something like that.
His cooking show, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, especially because he like kind of just was the chef in the movie, and then he was like, I guess I should learn something about cooking. First of all, that's fucking cool, but also second of all, of course, you have enough money where you can turn that into a TV show.
Yeah.
That also just makes you more money.
Right, like it was just his tutor for the movie. He was like, "Hey, want to keep doing this? We'll make a show out of it."
If I was getting paid to learn how to cook,
right?
Sure.
So sick.
Sign me up. Oh, new favorite hobby. I love this.
Seriously.
Yeah. Right. Then it wouldn't feel like such a chore. Although at the same time, work does feel like a chore. So I don't even know if that's true.
Work is a chore, yeah.
But they pay you. I guess I got paid for chores growing up. Not really, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't like cooking. I blame it on my parents.
Oh, interesting. Interesting logic.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we have to re-listen to that episode because...
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I don't think we have...
I think I'll be disappointed.
Oh.
Haven't been reading. Been slacking on that.
I'm not learning a lot for work. Reading either.
So that's something.
You have.
That's like the only thing I can claim for 2021 so far.
I don't know about that.
And music stuff, but like in general, a little stagnant.
Oh, look at you being so pessimistic.
Oh yeah, just because I'm on the show.
No, I feel you. I know, like my goals maybe were a little ambitious for this year.
Right. What can we accomplish this year?
Yeah.
Maybe not much.
Maybe not a lot. Maybe we have to dim those down a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like this year, I do feel, I don't know, hopefully it'll be more like normal.
I think this summer will be a lot better.
I want the vaccine.
Man, it's crazy people we know are getting it, like not getting COVID, getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are just like eligible for whatever the reason may be, like asthma and shit. Like us healthy young people are almost there. It's pretty crazy. I'm really happy it's happening.
Isn't it kind of funny though that being young and healthy now kind of feels like a curse?
Oh my God. That's terrible. No, it does not.
I know. I just want it so bad. I'm just jealous is all.
Yeah.
I'm just a salty bitch.
You are.
I am.
Down to your core. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. I'm just playing. Yeah, I don't know. I just imagine getting vaccinated and being able to go to a restaurant and not think twice.
Yeah, totally.
Sounds nice.
That could be the end of the summer.
Or we could go to a fucking cooking class.
Yeah.
With other people.
That could be cool.
Sharing a meal.
Right.
Who knows?
The possibilities are endless.
They are. Oh, yeah. So that's a thing. Like, I say I want to learn to cook, but I also hate it.
Yeah.
So do I mean that? Like, do I?
I think it just takes so much time and effort for the like skills to actually accumulate.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard. I feel like that kind of building is really slow.
Yeah, it is really slow.
For something that's, you just kind of have to memorize a bunch of shit. Or not even, I don't think it's like memorization. I think it's using like past experiences. Like you have to remember, I guess so it is memorization in a way. I did this to make this and then I can do that with different ingredients this time and shit like that. Like that's just has to come from actually doing it. You can't really like learn it in a classroom setting.
Well, and that's why I feel like I don't really have that type of brain. Like the fact that I've been living in Madison essentially my entire life, and anytime I exit our parking garage, I turn on my maps.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. / I also don't trust myself enough to take the most efficient route, which is similar in cooking. I don't trust myself enough to like, I would rather look at the recipe and have someone else tell me instead of me try and wing it and like get.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's a good comparison.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just so don't have that brain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of people that cooking comes super naturally to, but I know a few. Like I would say Adam and Julia have it. Julia's a great cook.
Yeah, totally.
She always has been.
Mm-hmm. And
like Adam loves watching cooking shows, and he actually loves going to the grocery store.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You just got to learn to love cooking.
Right. Like, let's Mythbusters it. If you like cooking, do you like going to the grocery store?
Right.
I wonder if there are people who don't.
I'm sure there are, yeah.
But to me, it feels like then you're going to the grocery store to get all these fun things and you get to go home and play with them.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I'm going to the grocery store to buy all these fucking lame things, and then I have to get home and do something with them, or they mean nothing. They just are sitting in my fridge costing me $200.
I think we can get there. I think if we just keep trying and keep doing different recipes.
Yeah.
We'll learn little things at a time.
Everyone send us your favorite recipe of all time.
Yeah, that's a good one. We'll try it out.
We will. That could be like a fun way to experiment.
I like that. Yeah, I bet.
That's the other thing. We don't have like a lot of like new... I just go on Pinterest and look for things. But even then you have to have some kind of... I guess you don't. You can just say like a dinner.
Sure.
But it's just like, I don't know even... I'm tired of thinking about what I a starting point even.
Yeah, I hear that.
And like I feel like we eat chicken and that's it.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we'll have beef tacos. Like it's like that's it. We're not very experimental, but also like I don't want to eat a ton of like red meat or whatever. Like that's almost more for like a night out if I am going to go to a restaurant.
Same, yeah.
So I'm cool with that, but then can I have like 60 more ways to make chicken because I'm bored?
Yeah, right.
It all tastes the same.
Yeah.
I remember one time, I think it was Casey Jordan was over at my house in college, and my mom, you know how she made me that cookbook?
Yeah, sure.
And it says like Sam's Cookin'.
Oh, yeah.
And it literally has like 12 of my favorite recipes from childhood, and that's it. But like it looks like a thick binder from the outside.
Yeah, right.
And he just like saw it on our kitchen counter one time, and I don't even know if I was there. He just kind of said something to Kayla because she thought it was so funny. And he was like, oh, like Sam really likes to cook? Like I didn't know. Nope.
Open it up. There's 12 pages.
Yeah. Like, and it's like banana bread. Like not even like... It is actually a really good banana bread recipe, though, if you guys want it.
There you go. Well, and I think the goal was for you to add to it.
Yes, and I don't think I've put a single fucking thing in there.
Well, we also don't like print shit out. We don't know how to print. We don't even have a printer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And that's the other part. I don't even know where to go to find. We only look on Pinterest.
Yeah, we really do.
So if you have cookbook recommendations and or very specific recipes that you highly, highly enjoy, please send them our way.
For real.
We'll cook you something.
Yeah.
We can't make any promises about the delivery.
The quality.
Yeah. But we will do our very best. We can promise that. I will say having dinner parties, I do enjoy.
Yeah.
But I think we get a little stressed. And we've really only had like 2 successful ones, and both times we made the exact same meal.
It was pretty good though. It was a pretty good meal.
And it was a separate audience. So
yeah. We're like, maybe we can just do the same meal. It kind of went well last time.
Oh, and that was like the first time I think you and I have ever cooked like more than like one dish. Like there was a main, a salad,
some bread.
Yes, another side,
some garlic bread.
Mm-hmm. And in the grand scheme of things, it was a pasta dish, which is pretty simple. Yeah. And like you basically just rip open a bag of lettuce and pour nuts in it and call it a salad. Right. So
No, you made that nice dressing, remember?
It was a great dressing. Yeah.
From scratch.
Really good dressing. Yes. With ingredients only. Yeah. Isn't it funny how that works? Like all things start from just like, you know, a handful of ingredients.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. But that's the cool thing about cooking is like once you get that feel for it, you can just make whatever you want. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it does.
So maybe one day.
Yeah. In the meantime, we're eating microwave or oven pizza and complaining about it all the nights that we have to actually make something else. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. And the thing is, like, I can't even decide. Well, because, okay, going forward, do you think that we're going to keep, what do you like doing more? Going to the grocery store or online ordering?
I don't think I like online ordering.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not a fan.
I think I hate the grocery store enough.
Right.
That online ordering is sort of worth it. But the only thing is that we suck about is like doing it in advance enough to actually get the groceries when we need them. Like by the time we need groceries, it's already 3 days past when we should have gotten the groceries.
Right.
So we should probably just go to the fucking store.
Right. We'd have to like put the order in and get it tomorrow.
It always takes a day.
Right. Yeah.
Plus you have to like select an hour increment of when you can be there.
Yeah. And it's always at the very end.
But they also still tell you when they're ready. So it's like, what is actually happening here?
Yeah. Yeah, that system's pretty funny. No, I think I like just going there and getting it done.
Ugh, worst store ever. I hate going to the grocery store.
Oh, no.
You can take it. Honestly, if you like it, be my guest.
Yeah, I'll go to the grocery store and you can cook.
No. See, no.
A little trade-off.
Nope. And obviously you cook sometimes, just mostly breakfast, but like just you.
Yep, I can whip some
You're really
eggs.
Good at eggs. Yeah, you're so good at making eggs.
Thanks.
And then, yeah, I guess you don't hate it. Sometimes you don't want to do it.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just like feeling hungry and being like, damn, I just want to be eating.
So for those of you who are listening who love cooking, or at least like it, like don't feel quite as strongly as me.
Clearly, yeah.
Why? Is it just because you know what you're doing? Or like, is there something fun about it? Does it not feel like a chore to you? I need answers. I just don't understand. I just don't. But that being said, we're working on it.
We are.
Are we?
That's a good question.
But we're going to do our best. And you guys, you have to send us those recipes and we'll invite you over for dinner. The good thing is, in terms of ambiance, I have that down pat. We have I would love to host, once we're all vaccinated, dinner party at my house. We live in a cool apartment now. And if I have to cook something for you, that's fine. As long as you come over. Like, that's
right.
The important part.
PSA.
So, yeah. Thank you all for listening to me bitch about my life in the kitchen. And that being said, we have to do our podcast shout outs.
Yes, you do.
So if you don't already know, I have this amazing platform called Patreon that I'm on for my podcast. And you can be a member of my little community. Maybe we can even do, if it were, well, you know, it's a little small still, but we can share recipes on there and then everyone can have them. It doesn't even have to just be me.
I like that.
And so it's kind of just a little community of my podcast supporters and my besties. And it's an awesome way for you to support the pod, but also be a part of it if you want. And I offer you exclusive content on that platform, from bloopers reels to monthly exclusive episodes, and at my very top tier podcast shout outs, which right now I only have one podcast shout out I have to make, and I'm very happy to be able to do it because it's for Davis and I love him and he's such a sweetie. And thank you, Davis. You are my number one supporter. I take that very seriously. That means a lot. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you again next week.